What's up, everybody? How you doing? What do we want? Healthcare. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Healthcare. When do we want it? Now. All right. And how about to all the people in the shade? We can't leave you out. So I think they had me on. They asked me to speak here to have a little unbiased. Make sure this march, this rally was unbiased. Give both points of view. I am a huge supporter of our healthcare system. I think it's awesome, all right? And I'm going to go through some of the reasons that it's one of the best healthcare systems in the world. First of all, we are the only developed country without healthcare for our citizens. How unique does that make us? It gives us personality. It's incredible. Also, it serves the fact that we don't have healthcare for our own citizens. It serves as a threat to our adversaries. They know we will harm them because we don't even give a fuck about our own people. Yeah, how badass is that? You don't want to mess with that guy. You don't want to mess with that guy. Also, another good thing about our healthcare, it gets people locked into medical debt for a good portion of their lives, all right? And that means you end up in jobs you hate, not doing what you want with your life, all right? And why is that good? Because there are too many fucking happy people around, all right? We need unhappy people. You ever met a happy person? They're the worst, okay? They're jumping around, hugging people. It's awful. So by locking people into medical debt, you force them to have miserable lives, and I think we can all agree that is a good thing. All right. Another great thing, it makes doctors hate being doctors because they don't get to actually help people. They don't get to do what it was that they got into that, many of them got into that profession to do. They don't get to actually help people, which is great because I hate doctors, all right? And I want them to suffer. So they should not enjoy their jobs. Also, medical debt is the #1 cause of bankruptcy in this country. The #1 cause. If we got rid of that, you know what would be the #1 cause of bankruptcy? Divorce. And how sick are you to want divorce to be the #1 cause of bankruptcy? You people are terrible. You're disgusted. You disgust me. Oh, shit, wrong speech. I'm sorry. Sorry. I just remembered I'm totally opposed to this disgusting, revolting, putrid dumpster fire of a system we have in this country. This capitalist shit show that just exploits people's health to enrich a tiny number of individuals, a tiny number of people. Profit should have nothing to do with whether you can treat your diabetes. Profit should have nothing to do with whether your mother gets her cancer treatments. Profit should have nothing to do with whether someone survives COVID. Profit should have nothing to do with whether your grandfather gets his hip replaced. Profit should not be anywhere in our healthcare system. A for-profit healthcare system, and the fact that many people in this country even think this is okay, even think this is acceptable, is the result of long-term social engineering. It is a brain parasite that people think that this is even moderately okay to treat human beings like this. And we need to cure that brain parasite. That's what you're doing here today. You're helping wake people up to how fucked up this system is. That's what you're doing. And we can do it. We can cure this brain parasite if we just raise enough money for the copay. I know that right now it may seem like getting health care is a long way off. It seems like it's an incredibly difficult thing to get, and it is. However, if you look historically, they seem like they were never going to happen. They seem infinitely hard to achieve, infinitely impossible to ever get there to that point. If you look at things like civil rights, if you look at gay marriage, if you look at legalizing marijuana, if you look at the freeing of Chelsea Manning, or so many things that we have achieved, the ending of the Keystone Pipeline, so many things that have happened before they happened, like months before they happened, it seemed like they were never going to fucking happen. It seemed like there wasn't a chance. So right now can be that moment. Right now can be the moment before we reach the tipping point and we get health care for all. And we join the rest of the developed world. And I'll just wrap with this. Look, the past is gone. It's over. The future is unknowable. All we have is right now. All we have is this moment, and what really matters is our shared humanity. It's each other. That is fucking it. That is what we have right now and each other. And there is nothing that says we stand with each other, we care about the present, we care about the health of our fellow humans than getting everyone health care. It is a completely inverted moral universe to act like this is even moderately acceptable. And so thank you all for fighting for this.